Welcome back, everyone. We are once again in Ultimate General of Civil War. We're playing the Battle of Chancellorsville today. Now, defensive positions. Let's go ahead and get guys into those positions quickly as possible. The Battle of Chancellorsville was a Confederate victory. It is considered by many to be the best victory that Robert E. Lee ever had. So I know we're going to be challenged in this one. So I'm really not looking forward to what's going to happen. I anticipate that we may very well lose. That's a defensive position as well. Now, it's going to be a hard fight no matter what. So I'm going to move my guys on out to the extreme defensive positions because it will be far easier, I believe, to defend, if we're in those positions. I'm going to try to get our artillery. Poe's got some long-range guns. Ordnance. No, he's got parrots. But they're still long-range guns. I'll leave him there. Let's get the scouts going. We've got Kitching. And do we have anything else that's scoutable? Yeah. All right. Now, I think that Otis is in a defensive position, but like I said, I want to make sure that we've got a serious, a basic defensive position, not just at one point, but out further. And then we will, as we get reinforcements, fill in. Like I was saying, this was a Confederate victory historically, and many people, like I said, consider it to be Lee's best victory. Other than the loss of Stonewall, which was more of an accident than an actual part of the battle, it was a definite victory, and I am concerned that that's going to mean it's very hard for us to win. Now, that said, historically, the Union lost about 14,000 troops to 10,000 for the Confederates, so it's going to be a really bloody battle, but, it probably won't be as bad as it could be. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I can't get away with this. I was very briefly thinking I could attack that, but they've got skirmishers chasing us. And as you can see, Kitching has not been fully refitted after the last battle. So I was only able to refit some of my units. So we will be in a slight disadvantage with that. I am going to try to get my cavalry down here, my cavalry down there, so that we will be at least, hopefully, in a fairly decent position to maybe spring a surprise attack on them. Yeah. Now, let's see. We want to capture. Well, you just told me to defend. Now you're telling me to capture. All right. We're going to send Kitching this way. Now, I've sent my troops into defensive positions. Should I be marching out to attack their positions? I'm not sure. It's a really... I need to hold the Chancellorsville farm. Okay, so I have to hold that. Okay, that's what they're recommending. For the entire battle, I need to hold one position and then take the other. I'm going to actually try that. I think that's a good tactic that they've recommended. Once we get reinforcements, then we will begin attempting to actually attack. Okay, we spotted Jackson. So, if this goes the way history did, this is his last battle. Which is kind of sad. He was a very good general. Yeah, he's our enemy, but he was a very good general, so... Now our cavalry is now hidden. The cavalry here and the cavalry there is hidden, so we'll just kind of wait, I guess. I'm going to actually speed things up and zoom out a little bit so that I can see if anything suddenly appears and we don't have to just rely on the mini-map. And the second something appears, I'm going to slow down. Now, we have roughly an hour and 15 minutes on the mission clock, so something's going to happen. All right. They're attacking us? I don't see anything. Let's slow down time just to play it safe. I haven't used this view to command, but in some ways, it's more the view that I used when I used to play Ultimate General Gettysburg. I would use a really zoomed out view. More akin to this, and in some ways, it might be good because from this angle, I can kind of get an idea of what the terrain is like, a little bit better maybe. And that kind of gives me in some ways, a really good advantage. I'm going to move these guys. Maybe a mistake. But if I knew the enemy didn't have strong point here, I'll just hide them there. Now, Kitching they already know about, so there's no real reason to not... Okay, that gives us a little bit... Okay, the enemy just got a ton of reinforcements, so I'm going to leave my men hidden so that they can kind of spy on these roads, and hopefully we'll get an idea where the enemy is. Now, I don't know if the enemy is going to be moving against us up here or if they're going to be moving in this direction. If they are, we'll have to pull some of that down. All right. There's some skirmishers, and they're going to be taking fire from 2 of our batteries. Come back in a little tighter. Now, this is the 6-pounders and Napoleons. Those are not long range. All right. Now, 6-pounders are... They still don't know they're there. I wonder. If they march right past me, then I'm in good shape. I can pop out behind them and just... No, don't fire. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. No firing. Stay hidden, boys. Now, what does Kitching have? He can do a charge. So we'll let the enemy get past us. I'm going to slow down time because things are developing. And then if they leave their supplies here, we're going to come right down and take them out. Now, let's look up here. We've got skirmishers, which are pretty much invulnerable to artillery. Not invulnerable. That's saying it too... that's too much to say. It's... They can take a volley, a couple of volleys from an enemy artillery battery and not die. So, in that case, not particularly great. Let's go ahead and fast forward things again because things are not developing. We're just kind of sitting and waiting. Sitting and waiting. Now comes the time. We charge out of the woods with Kitching. I'll slow down time. And we capture the supplies. Hopefully. Come on, Kitching. Oh, there we go. That was the end of that portion of the battle. Let's continue, though. All right, the Confederates are too many. We are outnumbered. Fall back, fall back. We've been doing a lot of that. We must defend our camp, or else the campaign will end prematurely. All right. Well, we've already started doing that, except for the fact that, guys, I told you to charge. If you're not charging, they ruined my charge by interrupting my battle. All right. Okay, there's enemy there. So I'm going to send Brewster's guys this way. And we're going to take the supply train and send it here. Now, Kitchen's going to run away. Kitching is going to run away. He's taking fire from somebody. We'll let him deal with these skirmishers real quick. And we'll just run Kitching away as well. Now, the enemy definitely has a lot of troops back here. They've got skirmishers. I'm going to use Brewster. We're going to lose the supplies that we took. But we did take some of their supplies, so that's always a good thing. Now, Brewster is going to perform a charge against this skirmish unit. We may be able to threaten this position, which should cause the enemy to pull back, possibly. Here we go. This is good. We're going to get Danger's battery into position here. It's kind of in... And then we're going to grab Haskell. No, I don't want you. Just want Haskell. These units will be sufficient. I'm going to have them line up here. There we go. Supplies have been surrendered again. Okay. And we're probably going to lose Kitching. Let's grab this artillery battery, which again we're going to have form on basically on the one objective we hold, and we'll let it it's kind of centered to the field, so I don't think we need to worry too much about it. And then we're going to use these 3 units, these 3 reinforcing units to... Why are you breaking? There must be something up there. I missed all that. Okay. Now, if these units can We completely lost Kitching. I expected that. Okay, I mismanaged my cavalry. So I'm going to grab Brewster and have him run away. It's just a good tactic. And hopefully they will forget where he is and we'll be able to use him later. Now the skirmishers are moving up, but we're in pretty good shape currently. No kills, no deaths. How's the artillery doing? 5 kills. I probably should turn off their ability to fire, but I don't want the battle getting out of hand and me not knowing that me forgetting to turn them back on. Alright, so the cavalry is getting away, Brewster's cavalry. And the artillery's moving this direction. The infantry's gonna kind of form right about here, which should give us, there we go, grab these 3 guys. They're gonna march down and hopefully take this position behind the enemy. But I'm not sure what's out there, and I'm not gonna scout it because I kind of want to save my cavalry for a surprise. Now, these skirmishers, 1 death, no kills. 3 deaths, 7 deaths, 3 kills, not good. Alright, but not bad. Let's go ahead and speed things up again. Because, okay, there we go. We can now see. But it probably, I don't know if the AI is smart enough to realize that that means that I have control of this. Still can't assign troops to a shortcut key, at least I'm not aware of how to. If you know, please let me know. I'd love to know, because that's something I definitely need to be able to do. Alright, these 3 infantry units are going to continue their march down this way. I anticipate we'll run into some enemy. Hopefully we'll be able to overwhelm them and threaten this position. We will be getting reinforcements. I know that for a fact. Alright, the enemy knows we're there, so there's no reason to continue like hiding there. I hear a charge. So that may have been, it's down here somewhere, so somebody was charging us. But our cavalry will get away. They've lost sight of us, so let's see how this is going. Let's go ahead and speed things up. Things are slowly developing, very slow. Now we're holding the Chancellor farm, and so far our infantry hasn't been seen. We may be able to sneak up. Now we've been seen. All right, I'm going to slow us down. Okay, we disappeared for a second, so there must be something out here that I'm not seeing. As soon as we get up near here, I anticipate there was enemy infantry out here, so I'm guessing there's somewhere in this region there's some infantry. But we'll be in cover. There they are. We're going to bring a full 7,500 troops down on this unit. Oh, there's Lane. Have Lane deal with this. And so it's not going to be the easy victory I was hoping for, but still going to be going to be a little difficult. Oh, no, you know what? I'm going to break off some skirmishers from Carr and order them to maybe deal with. And I'll send skirmishers this direction from this unit, and I'll break off skirmishers here. And I'm going to send these skirmishers around to this flank, while these skirmishers move to deal with the enemy skirmishers. They're just kind of guarding our flanks. Alright, the enemy is moving up, but so far no real force has been in our way. So our artillery is going to be behind our lines, so that'll be safe. Alright, we've got 23 minutes on the mission clock. One of our units is broken. Still not sure why. Okay, they have defensive positions, so we're not going to be able to do that much at the moment. So I was right to maintain my defensive position while attempting to take with a smaller force. Now, our skirmishers will begin harassing the enemy. We'll get our skirmishers dealing with the enemy on the flanks, while Haskell, and now this unit is reformed, so they'll fire across the river. That'll be good. They'll need to deal with McGowan. Enemy is attempting to flank us, to get behind us. They've rear flanked Carr. That's fine. Alright. Haskell is probably going to break very soon. All right, so I'm not sure that I even need those units up there. I don't anticipate needing them. I'm going to go ahead and get this unit moved forward. By the way, this is the 2nd Corps, if you're wondering what units have been deployed. Actually, I want you to fire on their flank there. Not that you're doing any good whatsoever. Okay, we've broken, Haskell has broken. Carr is still holding, but he's about to be charged by Archer. McGowan is turning to deal with these skirmishers, so I'm going to order them to fall back. Yeah, this attack is not working, so I'm going to basically pull Carr back to this position. Actually, I'm going to grab everything I can and move them there. Actually, but we have accomplished one thing. The enemy has pulled their troops away from our positions. Not that we're in any real danger. Let's see. 3 minutes on the mission clock. Not really time to develop anything new. Haskell's skirmishers are going to try to hold back, but we'll just order everybody that we can to form on this position, and everybody's broken. So that attack went disastrous. We really haven't accomplished anything so far. We are holding our position, but it hasn't been challenged or anything. All right, proceeding to the next day. I hope this wasn't too boring. I know we kind of didn't accomplish anything, but we're building up to the major portion of the Battle of Chancellorsville. So check back tomorrow to see that battle. Thank you so much for watching.